fans, it's that time again. It's the second game of the day, really. We saw Disco Davis Fecht and Firehams against, who was it now? The Dragon Owl Poachers earlier on. Chuck Norris, Juan Smith, Muscles from Brussels, the big superstars of the Firehams. I won't tell you what the score was now, just in case. Just in case you don't want a spoiler. But the second game, the one we're going to see today, is the Nightmares versus the Hamelin Renegades. I do believe the NTB's Tiger Bay Tramplers are playing tonight as well against the Demonsville Chancellors, who Nappanee Nightmare brutally destroyed in round 1. Nightmares lost 3-0 to the Chancellors, but they did take their pound of flesh. But one thing people seem to forget is that the Nightmares took a beating as well. They've got 2 MNGs. They've got Salamander's MNG, or it might be a -1. Agility or something, I don't know. We've got Tirade out as well. He was -1 AV. And then you've got Grolk 3 Chins, the Ogre out as well. So that's some serious firepower and strength. 3 strength valve pieces out. He's got, I think he said, something like 800 TV and inducements, so it's a ridiculous amount. Bearing in mind as well, what makes it worse is he's got 2 special weapons as well. So I presume he'll get plenty of brabs out of that 800. Will he go for a chef? I'm not sure. Appos probably. Babes maybe. And then he's got a Nobbler here. I mean, this is... he's so up against it today. I fear for him today. I really do. This is going to be tough. Show you who he's against. He's against the Renegades, who are at full strength. I mean, 2,520. It is a really David versus Goliath sort of thing. Obviously, a little more Flanders, the captain there. All that creep, the one-turner. Tickle's one of the best, if not the best, one of the best Underworld killer trolls. Head Splitter, an interesting signing. He's in there as well. Could possibly get Break Tackle maybe next season. And then you've got, claw pieces here. Assassins, what will be really good today, because there's a lot of low AV, so they're going to be deadly. And then some plenty nice guard and all that in there. I do believe he won his first game. He did, and that was against the Badland Bears. Now, ignore the Mystic Falls and the Hamelin Renegades. That was just a friendly between 2 coaches, just trying to fine-tune the team before they started the season. So that one doesn't count. So it should be good, but I really fancy the Renegades here. This could be another blowout, unfortunately. I mean, that's the problem with Blitz, is you cannot hire any players. That's the bad thing about it. No star players, obviously, are there? So, you can't recruit anybody. Are you shaky? You're all right, buddy. So that really is a major problem for, Nappanee Nightmare. And it is with everybody. I guess it is with everybody. Obviously, shaky as well. Go Renegades. Yeah, I bet so. I mean, let's look at the chances. I mean, there's a few coaches who felt a bit down after games where the dice didn't go well or disappointing losses. But I said, look, do you know what? It is frustrating, but you know what? Shake, you at least you didn't have what happened to you, like Shaky Dog did, who lost like so many of his best players. I mean, look at this. Skullface, -1 AV, 2 killers are dead. It's just brutal. This team, if it was one of the teams I tipped to make the playoffs, I would have thought they had a really good chance to make the playoffs. And now, it's going to use all of Shaky's skills. Yeah, top of the league. All of his skills to keep him at the top. He did say he was going to tell me when they've kicked off, but I've got nothing so far. It is 8 o'clock. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've got nothing so far. Unless it's forgot. Oh, Shaky has, yeah. Yeah, well, this game, I look, as much as I love Proud Star, this is going to be a blowout, I think, if V-Power wants to do that, because if we have a look at the Nightmares once more, just because you guys have come in, they've got 3 players missing. Salamander's missing, Tyranids missing, and Grog Feature. So that's 3 Strength 5 pieces missing. 2 of them have got Mighty Blow. All 3 had Guard. So that's 3 huge players out. And then the other worst thing is he's not got many players, and 2 of them... the 2 of them are secret weapons, and they got a Data Play Noble at the bottom. You know, then he's got another Goblin there. I mean, this team could be pitch cleared if things go bad. You know, I fancy Shaker Dog more against you tonight, because at least he's got pieces he can, you know. Yeah, good job he can. At least Shaker's got a little bit more chance against you, I think. But I've got no message to them saying they've started yet. And obviously we saw the Fire Hams in action earlier. Bears has been trying to get hold of Roy, but has had no joy yet. Just quickly have a look at the 2 teams for later on then. The chances, and like I've just said, sorry Shay, we're back to this again. So they got him missing. They had 2 of the killers gone, including Yadada. I say Yadada because I can't pronounce his full name. Who I had last season. It's amazing how many players me and Bears had last season have gone to another team and either been killed or had things like minus 1 strength and stuff like that on them. But he's still got Glart. He's still got Rampage Trollson. You know, as long as you scream Rampage tonight, don't forget to scream Rampage, and he might just do something. So he's still got a few players. He's still going to be a massive underdog against one of the big franchises of Blitz, Tiger Bay Tramplers. Who's got so much firepower, if I remember correctly, and didn't lose anything. I know Chuck Norris broke MVP, didn't he? But the Apo saved him. But this is a real nicely balanced team as well. So, but you know, I'd fancy NTB, but I certainly wouldn't discount Shaky. Proud Star, here we go. Master Chef, 2 Apos, a Babe, and 3 Brabs. Yep, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go to the game then. I mean, I can't see how Proud Star can win this game, but it's Blitz, and you just never know. I think too many players are missing for him. But we'll go. I mean, I will rewind it back if need be. But anybody want to give predictions? I think this could get messy. 3-4-0. Could even be a pitch clear if things go south for Proud. So we'll see. Master Chef, if that fires and takes a lot of re-rolls off, who knows? Obviously, I'm a Brit, so we all like the underdog, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of people cheering him on. We know for a fact Shaker's not cheering him on, he's cheering on V-Power V. So, yeah, this will be a great game. I think we're going to see some more death. Yeah, you beers. I think that is Delph. Is that some sort of secret voodoo stuff? Oh, look at that beautiful pitch. Beautiful. Right, so only 4 re-rolls to 2. That's not good, is it? That ain't good at all. So did he get what, maximum of 1 re-roll off him? He needed more than that. Are they all dead yet? No, they're not. Did you want to join me, Tony? You're more than welcome if you want to, buddy. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I want to see him do well. I would hope that Tony's turned around and said, look, it's going to be really tough this week. Make sure Grimlet Crackjaw starts breaking stuff, because that's his best chance. The other good thing for him is he won the toss, so he gets to go first. So that means a Fnatic, and he can get the fouling done early. You know, that's his best chance. Even though he's still got a bench, but... Oh, is that a claw piece off the pitch? Ooh! Why is the green Ratkin off the pitch? Interesting. But, yeah. Should be good. Obviously, he doesn't want perfect defense. He doesn't want defense blitz. Something like a nice kick or an extra square will do him nicely. Yeah, well, just message me in here, Tony, if you want. If you want on. Here comes the kick anyway. Oh, it's a perfect defense. Not what he wanted. While that's doing, I will send you a message just in case you do take it. Oh, perfect D. I mean, come on. I mean, how unlucky is that? Really, I mean, let me just get Tony on, just in case he's there. He's probably not even switched on yet, but I'll send it. He says, where the hell is he? There he is. Invite sent anyway. So, yeah. So, let me see. So, obviously, the Fanatic is not even in play now. He's going to get less hits as well. I mean, oh man, this is an awful start. Not the start he wanted. And that's a nice kick as well, may I add. So, nothing going right. And I've always figured when I've played in games where I'm a massive underdog, and you think to yourself, come on, Nuffle, just give me a little bit of hope, some bit of luck. And he goes, nope, I'm going to make it an absolute hour nightmare. But yeah, that's disastrous, that, with this guy here. Oh, Fungus Saloon. So yeah, not a good start. Oh, here comes the kick. Well, the bounce isn't great either. Better than going into the end zone, I guess. But it'll be interesting to see what he does now. Here we go. Well, Bo Ripasote gets one of them. Pushes him away. He's got to get Grimlock involved. Is he in the chat? He should... Oh, double skulls! Proud should be in the chat. Doesn't want to be listening to me. I'll tell you that now. What's that? No, it won't land out from me. Absolutely. Oh dear. But yeah, Grimlock's got to get in action. He's got to get somehow go. Oh wait, where are we going here? Oh, he's going to go for the big tasty rat. So it's not going to be Grimlock. It's going to be the big bad Saurus with a pile of ons coming in. Come to daddy, says the Kraken. The so-called right Kraken. More like the fake Kraken. The real Kraken's on my team. So, where's the data player going? Oh, of course, he's strength 6, isn't he? There's a lot of... oh, way up. Where's he going? He's going this way. Okay. Oh, dear. See? Fake Kraken. The fake Kraken. The real Kraken would have knocked him down. Again, he's overreached there, hasn't he? I mean, the problem was he's reached for a piece, and now he's put his data player in danger. Oh man. See, if he's in the chat, I can't really say what I'm gonna say. What I would say to do, but I'm guessing he's maybe trying to screen this side off, maybe. No, he's not going to GFI. Oh, we've got the bomb to go, yeah. Oh, that's good fun. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Did he just throw that? Why would you... Oh, dear. Very interesting first 10. I'd have kept hold of it. All I was going to say is the other thing he could do is if he had the ball, he could throw it to him, and he could go down here. But... with Grimlock maybe screening down here, but I'd rather just lob the bomb, to be honest, right on Little Mo, and he'd have scrambled around here. I don't think he used the bomb at all well in the first game, and it's disappointing. He seems to have not learned from his mistake the second game either. You know, what's the point of having it if you're not going to use it? That was a massive, like, what's that, a 5+ something like that from there to there. That is, well, I don't know. He's gonna go, it looks like he's gonna go for the agility police. Did I say agility police? Agility piece. Oh God, come on. These Well, no, exactly. He went for a crazy throw instead. I don't get it myself. Because that was... If there's ever a time to bomb something, even a fireball would have been tempting. With all that AV7 goodness in there. You know? I mean, I agree, leave the bomber till late. I don't have an issue with that, but... We know we've reloaded Ben. I thought that was quite a high-risk play, but it is Blitz, so high risk will happen. Well, that helps. As he's gone really stupid, so at least there's the first bit of good fortune for Proud Star. He needs some of it. I imagine he's going to blitz this guy. No, yeah, fireball. Yeah, he hasn't got a wizard. I'm just saying it was such a good block of pieces that you'd even be tempted to use a fireball if you had one. You know, an early attrition. Right, the killer is going for... Oh, that's interesting. That's a bit of a damp squib, to be brutally honest. You know, he's got his juicy skink, he's got a nice nobbler, he's got this guy and everything else, and he goes for a goblin. And Nuffle says, just for that, V, you're not even going to hurt it. So that's a bit of a lucky break, I think, for Proud Star. Right, what's he going to do? My honest opinion, Grimlock's got to get in on the action. He is your enforcer. Yeah, here we go. And there you go, Grimlock right into it. Says, have a bit of this, Mr. Silkith Cod. I'm going to beat you up as that bad, you're going to turn into a haddock. Boom. Have a bit of that. Oh, well, he did take it. He's going to go for the power because that is a pretty good thing to do. And we've got an injury! Finally! He uses Grimlock. Oh, it's a -1 strength as well. And already the Nightmares are breaking another team. They've got 3 players out, but it doesn't matter. This is a really tough call. The Apple comes out. He does save him, but he's still going to miss this game. That is a huge Apple. Because that means now everything is... fair game, I guess. But again, what is it with the Nightmares? Breaking players again. So that'll give them something. Yeah, Little Mo did just shot himself. You're absolutely bloody right, man. Because he hasn't... I mean, does he have any medical insurance for him? He better be passing after the bomb, or else I'll give in. Oh, no, it could be an interception if they watch it! He's intercepted it! He has no respect for a Dark Elf there! Why would you... I can't believe... Oh, Tony's here. You don't even want to see what's just happened, Tony.
I don't.
Oh, man, he's just done something brilliant and then just something ridiculous. A Grimlock Crackjaw. I mean, he hasn't used his bomber. And now that's for 2 turns, but this one I'll let him off with this one. He finally uses Grimlock Crackjaw. He -1 strengths a Dark Elf. Apple comes out to save him. But then he tries to throw the ball over an Agility Dark Elf who intercepts the ball and goes, I'll have that, mate. And now he can take it all the way to the bank.
Oh.
Surely, I think he could have GFI'd it, so he didn't have to throw into an interception. And he could have like been on the way to maybe score. You never try and throw it over a bloody Dark Elf. It's 5+ to throw over one of those. It's just not worth it.
It's an Agility plus a Dark Elf, did you say? So it's a 4+.
No. I'm saying it's a 5+ to intercept it. It's not,
he wasn't.
No. But he could have gone around it and threw it with the GFRs. But he probably thought, yeah, whatever. Boom, here we go. And he said cheers, and we're away. I mean, he just got a bit of good fortune there as well. And he's gonna score V. He's like, I'm gonna take the TD. I was like, oh my god.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Whose drive is it?
It was your drive, and now and you're losing. And it's simple things like that. You're gonna have to have a word with your coach. You're gonna say, look, stop these stupid mistakes. It was, it was no. There's. I'm a Brit, so you know Brits like the underdog. So we cheer the underdog. It's in our genetics. And I was like, go on then, Grimlock just took one out. Now just put it round, put it to your skink, and you're away. and he just lobbed it right to him. I was like, what are you doing?
So the bomber was on the pitch as well.
Yeah, and the bomber's off. The bomber's gone. He hasn't. Yeah. All right. So Fungus Saloon, the first grab failed. So the second, so he had to use another one to get Fungus, and then he decided not to use his last brab on the bomber. To be fair, it's probably best he didn't, because he's not that bomber in the first turn. There was about 6 renegades all together in a little like a fireball shape, and he went for like a crazy something like a 5-6 plus throw with his.
I don't get. I'm confused. I think he has difficulty using the skill.
Yeah, and I
don't think he's ever used Hail Mary bomb.
And
I don't understand.
NTB was like, throw it. Was all like, come on, and obviously he failed the pass, even though the real world already gone, and obviously didn't get a chance to use a bomber. So the bomber's done nothing this game. He will do nothing. He's gone.
He's done nothing in the last game as well, because he.
No.
I'll try.
I'll have a chat with him. Have a chat with him, and see what you know. I mean, it's just. I'd be so lucky because, like I said, but 5 plus to me. I always look at it very negative. I'm like, if I can. I mean, I would have been worried about doing the GFRs, but I'd rather done them than throw it to a Dark Elf. And you know, it's a shame, but it is what it is.
I personally, I don't like giving anybody any sort of opportunity to intercept.
Yeah.
Unless it's completely unavoidable and I've got a high health thrower.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing was, it was avoidable. That's the thing. But he obviously thought, oh, there's a rock being thrown now, and that is on an orc. And the nightmare continues. Luckily, it's on his stun. So they're not happy. Catch this sort of thing. Maybe a bit of a joke on their expense. But it's only the loner. Maybe they don't like loners. But and again he opens up with a goblin with no block dauntless piece.
I
think last time he was drunk, so it didn't hurt. He wasn't so bad, was it? This time, I guess you're sober, and
yes.
He likes his goblins, and the Fungus Saloon is just going all the way around this beastman. Not much is going right.
Ring around the dickhead.
Yeah. But, oh man. I mean, he had perfect defence against him, what was really bad as well. He's not had much go right for him, to be fair, Proud Star, and this was always going to be a game. Like a game where it's going to be really hard to get anything from, because he has 3 players missing. 2 Strength Alphasaurus and an Ogre as well. So I get that, but, oh man, that was so... Just when you thought it turned for him, he'd got that injury, and that injury, it was a -1 strength. The Apo made it to an MNG. So here comes Grimlock again. He's got the taste for it. So nicely pushed into the right position, so that's good. Can he get another injury? He didn't. Yeah, he had to pile on last time to get it. Will he pile on this time, or is he going to hold? He is going to pile on. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with that. This time, unfortunately, doesn't get it. But yeah, just when I thought he was going to get some. Sorry, did you answer what? The bomber. Sorry, my apologies, NTP. Yeah, he rolled a 1 on the brab for the fungus thing, and here comes another. There's a KO. The stag is KO'd. Yeah, he basically rolled a 1 for the first brab, so he had to use another brab for the fungus saloon. So he's down to 1 brab, and he thought, you know what, I am going to use it on the bomber. Well, probably is the right call. To try and keep fungus.
Yeah, it's the right call, especially if you don't know how to use Hail Mary bomb.
Yeah, maybe he does. I think he maybe thought, well, I'm going to try this long bomb pass first, and if I do that, then I'll throw the bomb. Because a lot of times with bombers and that, you're scared they'll turn it over. So I don't have an issue in using it till the end. But Hail Mary is, is pretty safe.
That Hail Mary bomber has got pass.
So it's anything but a double 1. Yeah. So
it would need to be a 1 in 36.
Yeah. So, well, he's got the ball now. He's got to get the ball safe. Bring it back a bit. Got to bring it back a bit. There we go. Now get the Nobler booting. Doesn't matter what it is, just boot something.
What is good though is there's no strip ball.
Yeah. There's a leap in assassin though.
Yes.
But,
yeah, that's a bit scary.
Yeah.
Agility 5 as well. Oh.
Yeah. That's what I said.
I'd be more worried about Fungus, to be honest, with that assassin about.
Oh yeah, that's a good. If you NTB, if you roll a 1 and blow yourself up, that's a turnover. If you throw the bomb and it hits one of your own players, that's a turnover as well, even if it's on the floor. So there is risk involved. But I think that was a better play, trying to throw that bomb into a big cluster, than trying to long bomb pass or whatever it was with an Orc Blitzer to skink. When you've already bet your reroll.
I missed it.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
The reroll had already gone as well, so it was a high risk play. It would have come off. It would have been all right, but he still would have been safe. It could. I don't think he could have scored. So, but it's unfortunate. But the thing what me and NTB realise is though, because like V-Power's used the app already, so that big superstar player is a little more Flanders as a captain. If he gets broken, there's no Appo to save him. He usually saves the Appo for him, but the Appo's gone. And one thing we do know what the Nightmares can do is break stuff.
They are capable of that.
Yeah, they showed that last week, didn't they? So.
One of the other reasons why I quite like Grimlock Crackshaw's on the floor is he's not then getting blitzed by a Mighty Blow Clawpig.
Oh, there's a Fanatic. You called that. You called that perfectly. Bye-bye, Fungus. Nice knowing you. So, Fungus did do nothing all game. The Bomber didn't even throw a bomb. So the special weapons teams, what he really needed to fire, have done nothing. It was a bit unfortunate, though, the first one, because obviously...
Fungus could come back. Fungus could come back.
It could come back, yes. It was unfortunate the first time, though, because he had him on the LOS, but perfect defense meant VPAL could take all his players away from him, so it was unfortunate. Not much has gone right for the Nightmares so far, but we know what Blitz is like. If he can just wither the storm, you just never know. And you do have a chef as well. I think the chef only took 1 reroll off V-Power, though, so... I guess for him now is to try and keep the score, maybe try and get it to 1-1 or... something like that, so he's got a chance. What's
your thoughts on the chef in general, Bernie?
In Blitz, not very good. The problem is, what do you get with your inducements? You can't have a wizard. You can't have mercenaries. So there's your 2 big things gone already.
Mercenaries?
No. So there's a sponsor what lets you have mercenaries, but I don't know if anybody's got that. But people might start looking at that now. Oh, where's this going? This is a crazy. What is that? A 4+? A 3+ dodge followed by a 4+ dodge.
Not really sure what for.
What's going on here? I don't know what. Oh dear. Well, that is that is. I don't know, because was he thinking of trying to surf, because that guy's got sidestep, so that wasn't working. Bearzo in the chat. Now then, Bezo, have you got any involved with Roik yet, buddy? For our game. But yeah, that's another crazy. I mean, I think you've got a lot of work on your hands.
We need a montage.
Oh dear.
That's what we need.
Oh dear. But yeah, it's terrible, isn't it, when you're the GM and there's nothing you can do. You can't do nothing. So when he's doing stuff like this, there's nothing you can do. Oh man.
Yeah.
Very diplomatic answer. I mean, I don't know what you can say. I mean, dear. There's not much you can do, but your Grimlock Crackjaws could be getting hurt in a minute. I'll tell you that now. I don't think he's really got anything good. I think they're all decent players, but
he's got nobody he's going to be able to foul him with, is there?
Well, he might try and dodge that Beastman out the way.
Yeah.
Fritz Fairy, whatever he's called. I think that's what I would do.
But
I don't understand what he's doing. It was a 3+ dodge out of tentacles to a 4+ dodge to frenzy a player who's got sidestep.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big fan of using Grimlock Crackdoors as many times as I can, but in that sort of position, no chance. Because now this puts his nice skink in trouble. And this nice skink's now just got a POW by a Mighty Blow piece, and this... Oh, he's okay. He's alright. He's still there. Oh, go on, little Noblette, be a hero. So, I don't... yeah. I mean, he's going to... Like, this game was always going to be tough for him. If you looked at both the teams, but he's basically helping V-Power V. That's I think, what is a frustrating part.
Bit, yeah.
You know, I hope he's going to help Bearser out when he plays us. I hope he does this against us. Because I'm gonna feel like really like hurt if he plays a lot better than this. Because I'm gonna feel like have my feelings hurt.
I know what I think I want to do, but I'm worried that that I think I know what Prowstar's going to do, and I think he's going to open with the Dauntless Goblin again.
He likes him. He likes him. It's a one die. It's a one die.
Yeah,
it's a good call.
He'll do it. Yeah. If he...
I think he's going to get the ball, hand it off to this orc here, and he's going to bomb up the pitch. Go bag Tundra. Watch this bad boy. Watch this play. Oh, his dice haven't been great though. To be fair, let's cut in a bit some slack there. They have been pretty poor.
Again, I don't feel like that was the right move. I think that really. Never mind.
Oh dear, I feel your pain.
Hit the guy with dodge with the guy with tackle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would be better, wouldn't it? Bless him.
But never mind.
Is that Hawk, Doggy Dog, the Hawkster, Big H, the Red Dragon, Pimp Daggy Hawk? What on earth are you going on about? Are you on about who's in chat with me? It's not Hawker in chat with me, no, if that's who you're asking. It doesn't know who you are. I thought Bearzo was one of your friends. No, it's not. It's the GM of the Nightmares. How do you not know that? Oh, I'd be hurt if I was you. I don't think I should tell him who it is.
I'm not hurt. It's fine. It's Yorkshire disease, isn't it? No offence.
But Bearser said it's Tony, even though it sounds like Hawker. So there you go.
He's Welsh.
Yeah, well.
I'm not Welsh.
He says you're really quiet, apparently. I presume he's on about you, apparently. You're coming through fine on my end. I can hear you quite clearly in that lovable Welsh accent of yours. You know what's going to happen now is they're all going to say, no, I'm having... Oh, it's not your volume. Turn your volume back down. It's bloody Bearzo causing grief. What's going on here? Is this Grimback again?
Yeah.
It's a one die! What is it? Oh,
why are you pushing him away? You don't want to be a red die.
Oh, I don't know. He's done it right because he only got the one for it. Ah, right, okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Now what, though? Now what?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Pick the ball up.
Yeah, there you go. Shadowing failed, or whatever that was, yeah.
He could try and hand it off to that orc, like you said.
I told you, that's what he's going to do. He's going to, literally, with no reroll, he's going to hand it off to that lovable orc, and he's going to bomb it. And then get his head kicked in. No, he isn't. Yeah. He's going to put it next to a...
This is good. This is good because he's going to use the... Yeah, McTavish is coming in. Yes.
Go on, McTavish! Kill it! If he doesn't, though, he's in so much trouble. There we go. Oh, it's a knockout! We got it!
It's a knockout.
all people will remember what that is, but other people, unlucky. Bring the orc back! Bring the orc back! Oh dear.
Go on, get back with the orc.
Get on, Orclado! Oh look, you've still got plate arms. Yes! No! Not base him up with a killer! Oh dear. Oh, I'm AV9! Oh, bless him.
Oh dear.
He's gonna get
AV9,
killed.
yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It just reminds. I love orc plays when they base up claw. It's so fun. But yeah, well at least I suppose Prowstar's thinking if I tag him with this orc, he ain't gonna be able to blitz one of my good pieces. So I sort of get that, but I think he could have like brung him round a bit maybe and tried to make him like the
prevented him from blitzing him anyway, but not getting hit yourself.
Yeah,
it's great. Yeah. That's a valid tactic, you know. I'm worried about. I think we could see a multiple block from the assassin here on the Dauntless Goblin.
Yes.
It probably won't break armor on the orc, but you know it's still worth a go.
Now you've said that, it might break. A double skull! Come on, the little goblin! Take that. That's what you get for not stabbing him. I presume. You see, to me, he could have tried to stab and then bring in the other assassin to stab the skink.
He could.
That would have been
and he
better.
Still could stab it, but he could still stab with the skink.
Yeah, but he had two assassins. He could have stabbed the goblin with a skin. Oh, I'm getting confused now. The assassin.
He
Oh,
could stab,
bollocks.
either way, he can.
Yeah.
The stab is still on,
Yeah.
and I think that's the way he's going.
Yeah.
'Cause he
NTB
can't
said.
get a tackle piece
Yeah.
there.
NTB saying why no stab. He had multi stab and didn't use it. I get it. And in the end, he got a double skull instead. So he's going to get one shot at this. Now the question is, which assassin would you use? He's using probably that's the one I'd use. Here you go, Skinky. Time for some stabbage and. Oh, where's the ball going to go? The bounce is key. Can the Saurus catch it? He can't, but that's a nice. That's about as good a sky you could get it if you was a Nightmare fan. I think it'd have gone the other side. It would have been.
That could have been a lot worse. He could have bounced towards Gore. That would have been nice. But,
Now then, can the Orc? Oh, here we go. Now this is what I was worried about down here. Let's hope the Orc can take it. Yes, he does. So it works.
The tactic worked.
The tactic works. We know nothing. He knows what he's on about. Now the problem is though, there is a side stepper. Oh, I tell you something though. Sub the game. What's my little more Flanders think he's doing? Look at him eyeing up Grimlock Crackjaws. Oh man, you know for a fact he's going to try and eat a little more. Oh, hey up. The Orc's on the move again.
Straight up though, any?
Has he? Oh, sorry, he has. Oh well. Forgot he had that as well.
It's going to be.
It still might go for it though. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is nice on the assassin. Can he? Don't forget the Apo's gone as well, so any snappage here will be useful. Will he take the? He will, and it's
No armor break. Shame.
To be fair, that is the ball sacking Saurus more than the Killosaurus, but AV7. Oh no, he's AV8 that guy. So.
Oh yeah, AV up. Oh.
Yeah. What a nice free agency piece someone created there. Now then.
Stand firm.
Yeah, he's a good piece. Now, this is going to be interesting. I mean, is he going to just try and pray that his Strength 5 Saurus gets the Boogie Night Scream? Doesn't get it though. But I think that was probably the right call, to be fair. He wants to follow though. Definitely wants to follow. Get him away from them two big guys.
Yeah, go on. And the thing is the pickup's doable here. You know, it's sure hands or Blitzer.
Yeah.
AG4. Oh, why didn't you follow Browstar?
And that now puts him next to a claw tackle pile on piece.
Oh my goodness.
He needs to. And it's amazing how. I'll see what happens here. He's going to one die it.
What the hell? Why? Why?
I love these games. I love Nightmares. I want to stream all these games because they are always eventful. I don't either, but this bounce could be double stacked if he catches it. He does! He does! Go on, just bounce down, that's it! You're too right, let's go, let's punch it, go down, run, all the way, son! No! Roll! He's got to re-roll, roll it, come on, don't double one after that. Oh, no! There is no justice there at all after that. Oh, man. Now, what he needs now is the ball. No, the ball doesn't even go out. That is unfortunate. Again, just when we thought he had a chance, and then the double one. That is cruel. It gave him some hope and took it away from him. Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, man, I can't believe it. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, he's not the only one who isn't bothered about Claw Mighty Blow. I mean, obviously, I'm Bezos' GM, and I tell him, look after the players, protect the best players, do not base Claw up. And then in round one, I would see like really good players just base up Claw. I was like, oh my god, I'm glad they're not my coach. You know, at least Bezo tries to look after my players. So I appreciate when Bezo does that. But yeah, Might Blow Claw. If you're basing something like that tentacle piece, now his better prey goes stupid. Because that is I mean, you signed a lot of these players, but that is a nice. That is a nice. Oh, it's only the Kraken. It's a fake Kraken. Kill it. Don't matter. Oh, it's a captain as well. That's a brilliant piece to put next to the biggest killer in the game.
Well, I think that personally the Kraken's a bit bloaty. I'm not a massive fan of it.
Oh, there you go. See, told you our Kraken was better. Me and Bezos Kraken's the real deal. Good TV value. Even my dog's saying he agrees with me.
I just don't agree with having Pile on a piece.
Not Might Blow. Yeah, it's a strange one. I don't know if that's how Bears created him or that's the way he's done it. Oh, he's saved. The captain is saved, but he could be saved. That's the other issue.
This is a surf.
Yeah, if he doesn't roll a 1 and does something crazy. Then it depends on the crowd. I wonder if Bearzo's got into the crowd there, ready to stick the dagger in. Oh, luckily for the Kraken, is a shrewder. He ain't going into the crowd, and he takes the dive instead. But this looks like it could be 2-0 pretty quickly, unfortunately.
Yep, it does definitely look like that.
There we go. Beer says he thinks that's how it was made. Oh, Grimlock's in trouble! Here comes the claw! And it's KO'd as well. Now, you know, Grimlock's going to be really annoyed with this because Grimlock thought the other orc had that guy. This orc here had covered him, and then he just let him through. You know, like when you've got a quarterback and your running back goes to take the blitz, and he just let him through and blindsided Grimlock, and Grimlock's out. He's going to be really annoyed with that. Meanwhile, the Dark Elf doesn't roll any ones, and he's going to now go and help take this to the bank.
That was just like in the whole 9 yards when Adam Sandler's like playing like shit, and the rest of the team decided not to protect him.
Yeah, that basically is what happened. Yeah,
that was just
basically.
So he's basically saying, you know what, Grimlock, you're not doing it, pulling your weight. I'm going to let you take a smack.
Yeah. Surprising why he's giving it to Little More Flanders, because Little More Flanders, I suppose you only can keep 4 players. I suppose leveling up players isn't important, I guess. At least this way it keeps him safe, I guess, and they're going to score. I mean, it's just unfortunate. That double 1 was so cruel. It was away otherwise. It might have stopped him, but it'd have been fun. Yeah. But I suppose if they can't win on the scoreboard, proud B would be to break the team. Here comes a Dauntless. He loves it. You're the GM. You're gonna have to find out why he blitzes and why he throws blocks with that guy first. There must be a reason. You've got to give us an inside scoop on that because he likes doing it.
I mean, you've got a guy with tackle standing right there.
Well, it can still do that, I guess, but
then the other two have been used. You know, you've used the blitz.
There you go. Just roll a pound.
Yeah.
I suppose the other issue as well is they might not want to use that because they might want to try and get away from the claw piece.
Possibly, but I mean, the thing is that the game's gone. There's another touchdown about to be scored.
Yeah.
You may as well just stick the boot in on that assassin with boot it and.
Yeah. Bo McTavish. Yeah.
Because he's not dodging away from tentacles. He's strength 1. So just kick that assassin.
Yeah.
And then call it a half.
Or try and snap it in half.
Yeah.
And he's gone for the tentacles, and he needed a 10+, and he's going, ho, 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 where are you going, little fella? I'm going to eat you in a moment. Here comes a red die jump up, because, hey, why not? He wants to get, I don't know what he wants, a claw to the face, or Seth? I don't know. Something's going to happen to him. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
What do you think of that, Tony? I love the Nightmares. They are my favourite team.
I'm watching this, so I better not say what I think.
They're my favourite team. The Nightmares are my favourite team because I enjoy. Because Blitz is crazy, and he doesn't care. He's not scared of nothing. He knows he can get these players back next season. He don't care. Now it's going to be interesting to see what V-Power's going to do first. Claw to death, Seth. Stamp on the skink. I don't know what he's going to do.
The possibilities are endless, really.
You know,
there's a great many things that he could do here. A great many things.
I'm more worried about the poor little Snotling, if I'm being brutally honest.
I mean, I don't know whether or not I'd want to get that. I think I'd probably want to take out the. Well, would I? I don't know. I mean, Ball Ripper Sotex standing right there.
Yeah, I'm definitely clawing that with my troll.
Yeah.
Definitely. But V-Power's a nice lad. He might not. He might feel sorry. He says, I've got this game won. But as soon as you do that, though, that Ball Ripper Zotek is the sort of guy who'll probably kill Little Mo. So you can't really show mercy much. Not this early on. I hope this doesn't look good. Oh, he's going to go with the killer instead. Yeah, I can understand why he'd go there. It's a much more reliable piece. Oh, hey, look at the bright side. The Nobbler's going to be able to get away from the two big guys if he wants to. If he pushes it that way. No, I don't.
No.
Oh, has he? I can't, he hasn't, has he? Oh, here we go. And he's injured! Ball Ripper Sotic is injured. How bad is the injury? Let's see. He's fine. Will an apple come out? He's got a few of them.
Oh,
he will.
why?
He does! Because he wants him. He wants to score. He wants to do stuff. Why take 3 apples if you don't use one?
Yeah, no, fair enough. I didn't realise you had that many apples. Bloody hell.
I don't know how you found out who's watching the game, but Gio, this is made for you, Gio. He did say he'd have a look next season. Tony might even want his own team next season at this rate.
I don't want to build one and let somebody else. Oh,
poor Tony. See, I can appreciate it because, like, I obviously Bezo. I watch Bears as well, and you know, it's like you can't do nothing, can you? They do the best, but he's trying his proud side. This is always going to be a tough game. Oh, you animal! I can't believe he did it on the Nobbler.
He's gonna pile on as well.
No! Please be nice. Yes. Don't upload that. Don't upload that. Yes, good lad. He lives for another season. Another season. Oh, Juggernaut. Oh yeah, he ain't gone for the. Did he not go for a? Oh, he didn't go for the Blitz, did he?
No.
He didn't want the surf. He wants to kill it instead himself.
Right. Move Kraken.
No. We want one die with the. No, one die with your goblin, please.
Just move Kraken now. Just now.
No, keep it there.
Now.
Yes, there we go. There we go. Oh, he's going for the killer. That's a good call. Here he goes. He gets him down. Can he break the killer who just injured one of his players? Hey, we're going to get the pile on. You think you will? Here we go. Here comes the pile on. Is it any better? No. Is the short answer to that?
No.
2 names I don't know. Who are the names, Beers? And I will tell you if I know them. But welcome whoever is watching this. Blitz is crazy. It's even better when you have the GMs in with you though, watching the games, because that is just another bit of. Oh, that's good. His skink's got up to get stabbed next go.
Yeah.
I'm Bearzo Beers. Nice to meet you. Hiya, Bearzo Beers. In relation to Bearzo, Commander and Jing. Who's Jing? Commander. That could be. I know quite a few commanders, to be fair. Red die? Yes.
Red die? Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Do you not approve of that red die?
No, why
not? I would have thought he might have put it next to the guy with tentacles, Rare Hag. He could have had a 1 die on it. Oh no, he couldn't have done a 1 die. No,
I don't know what the plan is anymore, to be honest, Bernie. I knew what it was. I knew what it was for last week, and then we had a chat afterwards. So I must admit, I was fairly inebriated, but so I can't really remember what was said. But I'm sure it wasn't this.
Are you sure it wasn't? Because if he was a bit tipsy, he might be following your game plan. This might be your game plan. You might turn around to him and said to him, "I want you to hit as many times with that that Dauntless Goblin. Try and open with it. Don't throw the bomb because bombs are dangerous." You know, you could have done.
I may have had all of this stuff.
Maybe it's your fault.
I wouldn't write it off. I wouldn't write that off.
And Little More Flanders scores probably his 500th touchdown of his Blitz career. Beer says, we fear the Warriors. Fear the Warriors? You're at the other side. You're in the other pond. Oh, Commander Root, welcome. And Gingan. That sounds like a really good coach. Gingan, I like that name. Commander Root. Commander Root, is that any relation to the cricket player Joe Root by any chance? So let's see.
Both the Orcs come back.
But the thing is, well, all that to me means that he gets a foul with the Brab. That's all that means. Or the killer's back. He won't be happy about that. Oh, and again the chef does 1. You know. Bezo says Bears might meet us if he gets to playoffs on the east side. Yes, the world, they haven't got nothing on us as Europeans. Just like in the MML, the Europeans are the better. You know, all right, we got Gardley, what obviously, you know, but it doesn't matter. We're still better. But I believe in Alma. Alma says he's going to win it this season. But yeah. Right then, second half. Hopefully, he's had a good team talk. You've still got 2 appos. You've still got a Brad. You've got a Bib. So you know, it's all right. Don't poke the bear, home slice. I don't know what home slice means. Must be a Canadian thing.
Right.
No, Proud ain't receiving. He's kicking. He's kicking, unfortunately, and he might be getting more of a kicking in a minute.
Yeah. Well,
but you know, I mean, we've got the GM here, so we'll you know, the GM seems to be a bit suicidal, if I'm being honest. We need to sort of like make someone say something nice to Tony. You know, he's already been obviously.
all right.
You know,
I've got a pint of dark and stormy here.
You need something a bit. We might need to go into the heavy stuff in about a few turns. Unfortunately,
it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, but we've got a whole 8 turns yet.
Dark and stormy's not a beer, mate.
What is it? What is it? What volume are we looking?
It's rum with lime juice, ginger beer, and Agnostora bitters.
Oh, that sounds a bit nice. That.
It is bloody lovely. And I've just downed a pint of it in the first half. That's what this game is doing, people.
Yeah, well, if you remember, last time we was on, I was on tea as Brits do, and it was at half time. I was on the beer. I'm gonna drink. And it's already driven you to drink in this one.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. I knew it would. I haven't had a drop until the start of this game, and then I thought, oh my God, he's at it again. Yeah. It's like, you know, it's like sticking your Johnson in a crocodile's mouth and hoping he doesn't bite. You know, watching your players and hoping they don't get murdered.
Well, there's a bright start. I mean, that goblin who he loves, the Dauntless guy, took a knife to the chest and took a Dark Elf block. So, you know, maybe he's got magic powers as this Ripper
That goblin is going to be the only survivor of this season. I guarantee it.
Yeah, he does. He has got a good record with certain goblins, but always seem to not die on him. So, you know, it'd be cool.
Ripper Smallnose is going to be, a star player.
Yeah. I can imagine Proud saying to you, right, first pick of the draft, I want Ripper back. None of this strength 5 crap, I want the Dauntless Goblin back. I'm sure you would agree with him. Go, of course, I'll
use it. Yeah, definitely.
Let me just get another drink first before we do it. But he's all the way up. I was just about to say it's not been a bad first turn for the Nightmares, but here comes Tickles. Ooh. The Oklahoma takes the hit like a champ. So this is a good start for your guys in the second half. None of you guys have been broken, so that's good.
They're not dead yet.
Yeah, we might have a rally here. He might come back. Obviously.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put my house on it, but.
See, this is the thing. What I like about V-Power here. We saw it in the first half where Proudstar, he really did overreach to get that hit on the Rat Ogre, what I thought was risky. He's used his claw piece and he's not overreached. He knows if he goes for anything else further back, it puts his kill piece in danger. So he's not getting greedy. He takes what's there and then puts him back to safety. Very nice, smart veteran player there from V-Power. I like that. Hopefully Bezo's watching as well. Love you too, Bezo.
I just noticed it was V-Power. I didn't even know who we were playing against.
Yeah.
He beat me in Cladder earlier on.
Oh, V-Power! V-Power tells me. Oh, to be fair, he says he only gets dice by bad plays, so that means you must be a good player. So take it like that.
No, he beat me.
Yeah, he only beats good players apparently. He don't beat rubbish players. So.
Well, I was having an off afternoon.
I don't think it's got much better, mate, to be fair. But here we go. Oh, will he re-roll? I probably will. And yeah, well, it's not going to work. Kraken's a fake. He's an overrated piece of junk, that Kraken.
Why re-roll that?
Because it's Kraken. Boo. Bearzo's got the proper Kraken.
I don't understand. The other thing is why Blitz with him?
What? Yeah. Well, I think it's because the other one's got frenzy. I think that's why.
Yeah, but you could have. Oh, I don't know.
He would have probably frenzied into the kill piece, I think.
Yeah, well, don't hit that guy. Hit the dark elf on the right that's just sat there.
Yeah, that would work.
Oh, I don't know. Well, why would what? This is why we get coaches, see, because they know better, don't they? See.
Yeah, they do. They know better than we do.
They know better than we do. These coaches.
See, I signed Bearzo for a packet of crisps. Quavers. That's what he wanted.
Quavers.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Loves his. Oh no, the goblin is gonna die. You're a GFI. No, he's just done.
What was the GFI for?
Just for the lols.
Just for the lols. Yeah.
I bet it sounded when he didn't die. It sounded like you was very disappointed. It sounded like you wish him dead. So
I don't wish him dead. I've got nothing against the goblin. I've got nothing against the goblin at all. I'm not a fan of the captain.
Yeah, he's not good, is he? No, he's a fake.
I'm not
Kraken.
a fan of him. That's the only player I would thought really when he was like, I really have to keep this one. I was like, really though, do you?
I suppose the thing, the thing with Blitz though, it's like you fall in love with some of your players and the fluff and everything like that. So I get it, and he is a big lad. Tony, aka Hawker Jr., is losing his man. That a boy proud star. Give him some grey hair, is what Beers has said, and Beers is laughing his head off.
AKA Hawker Jr.
Yeah.
Hawker's not my dad.
No.
Although I think he's old enough to be.
There you go. Oh man. I want to stream all Proud Star games. I love him. He's an entertainer. No, he doesn't play it boring, and that's what I love about him. He does not play boring at all.
It's never a dull.
Never dull. Blitz shouldn't be dull. I think the Cracker might be close to leveling. Well, he won't level this season though, will he? Let's have a look at the Kraken. Oh, I can't because he's moved a bloody. Let's have a look. He's 100 points away, Beers. He's 100 bloody points away.
Yeah, but that's not the actual
level. I know, but I don't think they can level up during the season unless they level in the game.
So but he won't let him go. He'll re-sign him next season.
Ah, right, okay.
It's like his favourite guy.
But I thought you was a general manager. I thought you was calling the shots now.
I said to him, look, you can pick 4 players that you want to keep, right?
Oh, right, okay.
And then I'm picking the rest, right?
Right.
And that was one of them. And and then there was another one, and there was another one that he wanted, and I said, "Oh, are you sure? I think we should keep Gore because he's good value, really, for what he does, and also, you know."
Who was Gore? I don't know who he
Gore's
was.
the plus agility, sure hands,
right.
tackle blitzer. I just like him. He's a jack of all trades. You know, he's just I like a utility piece like that around that can do everything. Yeah. So it's like, and he's not expensive because what I notice is a lot of people are spending a lot of money on fantastic players.
Yeah.
And really, I feel like sometimes you just need a guy like him around just to, you know what, he can pick the ball up, he can dodge here, he can sack somebody.
It is a good piece, no doubt about it. By the way, he's just piled on again with that Kraken and done nothing on every now.
Well, yeah, he needed a 10. You know, it's like, what? It's not likely.
He's basing up the claw piece with his star.
Why not? Here's another point, right? Why not you do that before and then blitz that kill piece with Gore? Yeah. Why not do that? Just smash him. Because you've got a better chance of breaking armor 8, especially when you've got mighty bloody blow. Yeah,
well, this one doesn't have that, may add, but yeah, if you move the frenzy piece, yeah. I mean, maybe. What might be best thing for you to do maybe is
Fractals. That's what I meant, not Gore.
Maybe go through the game afterwards with him and talk him through and say, well, this is what we could have done. I always think that's the best way to do it. because that's the way to help, I suppose.
Yes,
But
well, I shall endeavour.
yeah, because this game was always going to be tough for him. Let's be honest. I mean, it's just I
Yeah.
think what it is he's just trying to, in my humble opinion, is making the right calls, isn't it, or get it in the right sort of.
He's not been helped by enough at
No.
all. There's been a couple of,
I mean, that double one was huge
That was
in the
horrible.
first half.
That's where the game was,
Lost.
that's gone now.
Yeah.
That's gone now, because if you look at the removals, Chlora's done nothing to hurt us.
No.
Done
Now you
nothing
said
to
that,
hurt
though.
us as
Now
well.
you said that.
Well,
But you are right. You are right. You've done all right, to be fair.
it's just the issue is that we're not. Maybe there's a couple of bits where we could have done something a bit differently. If Crackjaws dies here, I'll be very disappointed. No, he's okay.
But again, it's like, did he need to be there? He's putting your player in danger, and Bezo will tell you, I'm a big no-no of basing up Mighty Blow Claw unless there is no other option. It has to serve a purpose. The only
I'm
purpose
a big no-no in basing in general, personally. I don't do, but that's because I'm an elf coach. And or Kislev and stuff like that. I just don't think that basing is a good idea. I mean, and the thing is that you play against Chaos Dwarf coaches, right? Who will base you all day long, and give you 5 or 6 blocks every turn, and then they moan when you remove 1 or 2 of them. Well, if I'm going to get to hit 6 of them, I'm going to roll a 10 once or twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree with that. And there's another touchdown. This guy's had a good season so far, Olgrot Creep. I know it's early in the season, but last season and I think the season before, he hasn't been doing very well. But he's off to a good start this season. That's another touchdown. And the concern now is obviously your team lost 3-0 last week, and you're staring down another barrel here. It doesn't look good, does it?
3-0. No, it doesn't look good.
But at least you'll have your players next week. Bezo, Benny just jinxed your whole team, dead team. No. Bezo knows how to look after my players. He's fine.
That old rat creep's he's a very good player.
Yeah.
Very good player. I mean, the thing is he's a one-turner, and he does ball recovery, and he's just awesome.
He's a really good player, but let's be honest, he's no Hantavirus, is he? Hantavirus, the legend, the best player in Blitz. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, you might not know him. He was a huge MML legend for NTB. I mean, he had niggles, he had stat downs or whatever. Everyone tried to kill him, everyone bolted him and all that, and he never died. And he came to Blitz, as they can do, and I paid vast amount of money to get higher in the draft to pinch him before an MTB could get him. And he's a one-turner, basically. He's basically a gut runner one-turn. He's a legend. And I think 3 people paid for a wizard last season when you could have wizards if you paid 100k to try and kill him. And then none of them did. And people went out of the way to foul him, no one killed him or anything like that. And last week was losing 2-1, and it looked like he was beat. And he had to go through 2 players to score, and he did in 1 turn. And everyone was like, gotta kill him. Everyone's so jealous of him. And, I'm hoping, if need be, and he only played 1 turn in the full 16 turns he did. He just went, give me the ball, we're losing 2-1 Bears, give me the ball, there you go. Oh look, I've got to go through 2 tackles, I don't really care to be honest. And I've got to do 3 GFRs, not a problem. Boom, touchdown. And it's a blitz! Why not? Why not give him a blitz? Because he doesn't need the help. Yes, Bezo, yes, Han love, we love Han. NTB, probably Han's biggest fan. He has a cuddly teddy bear of Han. He does, not a voodoo doll. Before you say, I've seen it. I've seen NTB in his I love Han pajamas, and his briefs and all that.
When it's already going wrong.
Yeah.
I
suppose the only thing for V, he's got to be a bit careful because his Apo's gone. So I would be, as much as I want to score loads of touchdowns, I think you've got to be a bit smart because Grimlock's still about, and as he showed last week against Shaky Dog, he knows how to kill players or stat down players. So it depends how V wants to play this. You can sit back and try and just chill for now, or he could do the proper Blitz way, just throw everyone at him, what he looks like he's going to do. Interesting,
Yeah.
Little Mo's in the action, though. He wants more, doesn't he? I don't know what the record is for a win. Does Bears know the most touchdowns scored in a game? And by the way, this poor Alano's getting clobbered. But again, claw doesn't work.
Oh, I need another drink, Bernie.
You go and get yourself another drink.
I'm going to go and get a drink. Right,
Yes. There he goes. This is what it's done to him. But yeah, a Blitz unfortunate there. When things are going wrong, I feel for Proudstar. He's trying, and now you know Proudstar's going to keep trying. What happened? How come the Did he try and use his Brab on the No, he didn't. Thought he might. That's confused me. Because that was only KO, wasn't it? The big fanatic dude. I would have thought he would have at least used a reroll, but anyway, it's gone now. Let's see if we can do some damage here. Or get some sort of cheering, or whatever you want to call it. Boogie and Ice Cream's the one he's after, and he gets him. But what? He's put him right next to the killer again. He has no fear. He has no fear at all, does Proudstar. He's not scared of nobody. He's looking at that troll going, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you good. I presume he's going to try and pile on again. Nope. Oh, he's going to base it with two of them. This is interesting. Let's see what he's going to do. I'm intrigued here. I don't know what he's going to do here. He's going to try and screen down this left, maybe. This is why I love Proudstar. He's always keeping on your toes. What's he going to do? Come on, Proudstar. Get your fans a touchdown. Give them something to cheer about. I think he's going to dodge with the killer. I think that seems the only play. Oh, he's failed the pickup! It's another roll of a 1! And he has to burn the reroll for the skink, Vladimir Pudding. He is a bit of a pudding for rolling a 1 there. But now, where's he going? Wow, this is high-risk stuff.
High risk.
Oh, shit, Tony's back. I mean, what a wonderful safe play that is.
Oh, my God.
Here comes the Blitz, and he's going for the killer with a 1 die. It's high risk, and it doesn't pay off. Wow.
Wow, why? Why?
I don't know. I thought he was going to dodge and kill the agility piece. So all them 3 pieces, 4 pieces in fact, was used to try and get rid of the troll, of all things. Well, let's be honest, has been stupid for a lot of the game. So, you know, but at least he's got a cage for now.
Well, I don't
now.
think this cage is going to last this turn.
You never know. Let's be positive.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
The troll might go stupid. The troll doesn't have guards, so that's one good thing. There's 2 big, strong, strength 5 sauruses on the corner of the cages. So, you never know. You might be alright, or you might just leap in on the 3+ and stab the skink. I don't bloody know. But he's trying something. He needs to score. The fans demand either Proudstar scores for someone to cheer about or kills something. They will not be happy that the best he's done is an MNG so far. The crowd aren't here for the wins. The crowd are here for the death. They want more from what he did last week. But he hasn't given it yet. But we'll see. There's still another 5 turns. Or 6 if you V-power. No, 5 turns each. I can't count now. So, this is going to be interesting to see how he's going to play this. And the thing is, Grimlock Jack, I mean, he's got so many good players in danger here.
Yeah.
I mean, he might even try the chain push. I don't exactly know what sort of chain push he's trying here. In fact, I'm really confused what sort of chain pushes he's doing there. Maybe it's spreading.
Well, Grimlock's safe.
Yeah. What was that in aid of? Maybe he's just thinking of a nice, easy target. You know, V-Power's not greedy. Ooh. But again, you see, again, is he gonna? Yeah, that's why. Captain Kraken, come on down. The price is right. But again, the claw doesn't work. He will not power on this. Not with nice, juicy tentacles on the skink. And that was the problem. That's what I feared. I thought, I better not say it. But that was what I was fearing, is that the tentacle guy was going to get his grubby mitts on him.
There's a way out of this.
Well, there's a few ways out of it, to be honest. But I'm sure he's gonna blitz. He's gonna dodge out with the Dauntless Goblin and blitz the troll.
Yeah, probably. that's the plan. Yeah, that'll be it.
I mean, the thing is, right? He's been blitzing with his Kraken all the time, and you got to think that's probably going to be what he's going to do this time as well. You know. I mean, and it would be a 2-die as well. So if he doesn't blitz, the only thing, he's got to blitz surely with the Kraken.
I think this is probably your bet, isn't it? It's got to be. I mean, the troll doesn't have stand firm.
No. But what I'm saying is he's used the blitz with the Kraken, so if he doesn't... He went for the jump up instead! Oh my word!
Fucking hell.
It's an agility one piece, and he went for the jump up, and not only that, he bet the reroll as well. Wow! That is... Yeah, unless he did what I usually do. I forget it's got jump up, and he just went for the... Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I agree with you, Bears. It might not have done. Yeah, I sort of agree with that. I've done that so many times. Meanwhile, he's going for a 1-die over at this end for some reason. Yeah, I've done exactly that, Bearzo. So maybe that's what he was doing. Then he realised, oh no, I better try the reroll.
He went for a 1-die with a frenzy piece against a strength 4 piece.
Yeah. And he didn't get the angle right either. He needs to be up 1 to push him across. Yeah.
Because it would have been a red die afterwards.
Yeah.
If he hadn't.
Grimlock was stabby though. He's like, I give you a red die. Tentacles. Yeah, you're going anywhere. Oh dear me, it's going from bad to worse, unfortunately. Oh, there's a nice cheeky 1-die on Soul Hunter. Wouldn't surprise me if he breaks him. Nope, he's safe. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Red die the troll now. Oh no, don't. You should have done that first. If you're gonna. Oh dear, I think it's getting a little bit worrying now. I mean.
Yeah, it's slightly worrying.
I'm worried about Vladimir Pudding.
I do. Or
if you're gonna do the red die, do it on the bloody troll.
Maybe he was scared of the claw.
The rat ogre doesn't have claw.
No, I meant the other one.
Oh, right, yeah.
If he'd gone for the other.
Yeah.
But you better pray go stupid pretty quickly. Otherwise, Vladimir Pudding might be getting stuffed.
Yeah.
But, you know, so these players for the charm life, all have we been saying, there goes the, oh, he's injured, Ripper Snownose, no! What happened to him? He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about it. He's back next week. With I think both weeks he started off with him with the LOS hit, I think, as well.
Yeah.
I like Vladimir Pudding. I love Vladimir Pudding. I can't remember what skills he had. I think I got it sort of right, Bearzo, but yeah, I love the name as well. Unfortunately, he may be dying very shortly. Brace for impact. Here we go. Vladimir Pudding, come on down. And he's injured him. The pudding has been stuffed. How bad has it been stuffed? He's fine.
Right.
He's fine. And he doesn't apple him, so that helps and pleases Tony, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll have him back next week. It's fine.
Yeah, he's back next week. I don't know who you got next week, to be fair. I'm trying to remember now. But it's not us. We play you week 6. So I think we play Shaky week 3. So I'm hoping NCB does us a favour. But yeah, I mean the good thing is at least your team hasn't been broken. I mean there is injuries, but all of them are fine. You know, the Rowgers are nothing all game. Nobody's died, mate. It's been a patty cake. The worst thing we've had, Jesty, is a -1 on an elf what was Apo to an MNG, and I fear the only other scary thing is Tony might top himself. the
I'm
general
all right
manager.
now. I tell you what, I'm feeling very mellow.
You feeling all right now, dear? I'm glad you're feeling all right.
This dark and stormy is doing the job, mate.
Good man, he snubbed you. Now this is a dangerous move. Oh, and he gets away with it. But you know what? Proud Star's like, he's like, oh, game's gone. But you know what? That looks like a tasty foul coming up right there on a gutter runner with no apple. Yum, 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 yum. First of all, though, let's do some strength 5 hitting. And Borit Pasotek, the guy I would be really worried about living because he's really beautiful. You did really well buying that player. I thought that was one of the best bars.
As soon as I saw the list, I thought that's the one I want. That was my first choice.
Yeah, he's gone for the jump up again. And he's gone for the re-roll again. He's betting his last re-roll on the jump up. Why?
Why not just fucking Blitz?
I think he knows this jump up now. I think last time when we gave him the credit, I don't think he was. I think he deliberately is trying to do the jump up.
I think the best thing for this team.
Here we go. Little more Flanders in trouble. Little more Flanders in big trouble. Ooh, this is a power on. This is a power on. Whatever it is, here he comes. Here comes the power. Here comes the power on. And it is nothing. Nothing. I tried to be exciting for you guys.
The best thing for this team would be if Kraken met with a little accident. Honestly, I think he's not a good player. He's going to try and dodge into a tackle zone. Oh, why not?
that is pure skills, mate. Pure skills. Now he's going to dodge. Now, come on, dodge in. Go and get the ball. Go on, do it.
He's going to do a 5+.
Do it. You know it makes sense.
Into a 5+ pickup.
But if he made it, it would have been amazing.
Yeah, it would have been amazing.
The nightmares are here to entertain, mate. That's the thing you got to remember. They break stuff, or they haven't this week, and they entertain. That's why the fans come, and then obviously the fans have a brawl afterwards. But unfortunately, I can't do that at their own stadium. They usually do that when they go to the away ground. But you know,
I mean, this is going to be a 4-0, but.
But there's a but.
the good thing is there's no major player losses currently.
So far. Yeah. Serious jest. He in his second draft decided to draft my girlfriend. Well, the name Sidoni is obviously the name of my girlfriend, and she died in the first game. She didn't even last a half. I had the nerve to tell you. Oh, by the way, you was really happy that Serious Jest took your player. Yay! I like Jesty. Yeah, well, unfortunately, he got a chainsaw to the face and he's now dead. I ain't told her yet. So, if you think you've got any bad, Oh, yeah, talking about bad, here's another one.
Oh.
But the Claw's done nothing this game. And Gore has been stunned, but that's fine. That's totally fine.
Yes. But, I don't know. There's not. What more can you say? What more can you say? It's just one of those games.
The good thing is, and I know obviously the result is going to be a stuffing, but I so enjoy Proud Stars Nightmare games. I just love them.
Well, I'm glad that somebody does.
I do. I love them. I love. Do you not love them, Tony? I love them.
I do and I don't. You see,
because you want to win, don't you?
I prefer, it's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's like basically, I don't know. No, it's one of those things.
And this time, he does get jump up to work. He break tackles out with tentacles, and away he goes with a trip skull. But he'll use one of those no, he won't use one of the rerolls because he burnt them both on a jump up. So he finally
die! Oh.
He finally gets out of the tentacles and finally jumps up to trip skull. You can't make it up. Kraken,
he is an absolute liability.
All I heard after we blitzed the Kraken was that how they was going to show us his Kraken, how great he is compared to ours. But you know what? Our Kraken is pretty solid. Bears will tell you he had a pretty decent game first up. Your Kraken, who's supposed to be the real one, well, he's banked 2 rerolls and trip skulled, and the GM wants him dead. And I'm not doubting what you're saying. You know, I tell you what, I'm wondering if Disco Devo wants Juan Smith dead. Last game, he got his team into all sorts of trouble with a 1-1. Second game, he did it again, 1-1. So you know, maybe the Kraken and Juan Smith can go into a bar together and drink the sorrows away.
Well, I mean, I'd like to see a foul now. I'd like to see a foul on Kraken.
You know, this is yeah, you know.
If he dies,
he dies. You're gonna have another drink.
Well, if he dies, Prowstar can't, you know, force me to stick him in the team next season.
There you go. You see, good skills. But don't forget though, it will cost you 50k as well if he dies.
Oh, do you know what? It'd be worth it. It'd be worth it.
You sound like a broken man, Tony.
Well, the thing is he's burnt 2 rerolls and caused at least 2 turnovers, so 50k is a bargain to get rid of that. It's like having fucking Mr. Bean on your team, isn't it?
I like Mr. Bean, but yeah, I get your sort of like. It needs to, so next week then, the Saurus needs to come on a mini. He needs to bring a mini with him. You know, driving on with a mini like a little death roller.
Oh, well, then at least he gets sent off, wouldn't he? And we wouldn't have to worry about him fucking up in the second half.
Yeah, there is that. But I've enjoyed myself, I must admit. I've really enjoyed myself. I mean, we'd have liked a bit more death because it's Blitz, obviously. Jesse definitely wants to see some death. Shaky's probably going to be really annoyed, though, because obviously, you know, you broke his team. And then, you know, you hadn't even... Oh, here we go.
Oh!
There's an injury to the least popular player on the pitch. But he's only badly hurt.
Oh.
So, you know, it is what it is. He got an injury. That's good. Good to see Grimlock doing something. Now here comes some more Strength 5 goodness, maybe? I don't know, we might do. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't do an out, though.
Yeah, but at least he's getting himself away from that rat ogre, so he's not get whacked.
Mm.
That's one player I wouldn't want to get hurt. Ball Ripper Sotek is a proper good player. And he's not had a bad game.
Yeah, he's done alright. He's done alright, to be fair.
I think he's had a decent game. I think Grimlock's been alright.
Yeah.
You know, he's caused a couple of injuries.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing for you though is next week you'll have all your players back, so that's big.
Yeah.
Because he was, like I said, he had 3 Strength 5 mighty blown guard pieces. All that is a huge haul for anybody. So you'll have them back next week. I don't know who you got next week. I'll be honest. I'll probably have a look in a minute. But you know, I really thought
the chef did nothing.
Yeah.
Having 2 secret weapons, with, you know,
he's got to learn how to choose that bomber though. He's gonna have to, because if you go back, if you watch this game with him, 10-1, there's either a long bomb with no rerolls and you got to get the catch, or you can throw a Hail Mary bomb into a cluster of about 7 players. You know, and this was, you know, and if that bomb had gone off and got lucky, you just never know what would have happened. If that bomb might have took out the guy who intercepted the pass, you just don't know. But his secret weapons sucked. He didn't get good dice, we know that. That 1-1 dodge after getting that look to get the sky that was it, wasn't it? That broke the camel's back. And like I say, the intercept was a 5+, so that was still unfortunate. And that's probably what I'll say to Steve. Well, you know what, it's a 5+. I thought I'd be able to do it. Didn't want to do the JFRs. I get it in a way, but I've always been a bit of a phobia when I'm going to throw and there's an intercept on a 6+. So on a 5+, it would scare the living daylights out of me. So, you know.
I mean, he's not. The thing is the other thing that I think he maybe could have done. Oh god, perfect D again.
I don't think he'll.
That's 2 perfect Ds and a blitz.
And a blitz, yeah. He's not had much luck, has he?
The other thing that he didn't do is he didn't use the bribe on the fungus.
I said that. Yeah, I was wondering why he didn't do that. I mean, he down players. Maybe he thought I didn't want to lose him. He's already going Pete Tong, so. You know, I'm not going to risk it. That's all I can guess. I guess on that.
No, I think it's because he was KO'd. He thought, you know what, don't worry about it. But the thing is that, at that point, the fouler's already gone.
Yeah.
I mean, down on players, who are you going to foul with? Oh, look, the Kraken's going to pile on. With no Mighty Blow. If he had Mighty Blow, that would have broken armour. Look. Oh.
Yeah. It's sort of, I don't know what sort of player you want to call him. I don't know what you call him. He's a jump up.
He's a fucking.
He's a vegetarian. He's a vegetarian. That's what he is.
He's a vegan.
He's a vegan.
Even
yes.
more annoying. Oh, this might
there
be
we
good.
go. This could be crucial. Boogie and Ice Cream could be screaming. It's probably the last hit of the game. And he injures him! Now then, everybody watches. Are we going to get something broken? We do it to -1 strength! And he's done it for the second week in a row. 10-16. He makes one person basically retired. And will we see the Fable foul? That's what we're going to do. The Nightmares are... Oh no, there's another one to hit, yeah? I'm getting a bit excited here, aren't I? Oh.
There is one to hit. Oh, he's going to pick the ball up though.
Just as, yeah, he's picking the ball up first because he wants to try and get an XP. Why not? Here he goes. It's good. Oh, beautiful skills. Great play. So there's going to be no foul this week, but he gets to use the loner to hit a wrestle piece, and they're both going to go down. No, they're not. Oh, he's going down. Well, that's a good way to finish it. But the very last bit there, everything going well for V-Power. He's really happy. He's not lost a player, and then boom. That happens, and that is Blitz, my friend. Even when you're winning, you're always worried that that can come back and kick you in the goals.
Nice MVP for us. With the getting
a little more. Obviously, he's a bit of a diva. His little more. He's like, I want the MVP as well, and I want my entourage and everything else. Was he a high draft pick as well? Was he? I did not know that. Let me just go up into the Blitz so I can have a look at everything. So bear with me. Obviously, I don't have a team in the Blitz, so I've got to go this way around with the Auckland Cowboys. Spoiler alert: if you don't want to know what happened to the Firehams, we're going to talk about them now. So go away. If you don't want to know the score. So there we go then. So 4-0 for the Renegades. So, you know, Tony, obviously with his drink in hand, I'm sure we'll have a chat with obviously Proudsair and see how he thought that went. So it's just, high on your list as well. They haven't confirmed it yet. Big shout out to Zeppelin though. One of the new boys to Blitz. Obviously, it's not a new team, but a good start, one win and a draw, a massive win against the Feckington Firehams, who was, Juan Smith did it again, didn't he? 2 games now. Juan Smith's done it. I'll get you. Yeah, no problem, Beers. So your team at the bottom at the moment, but let's have a look at the plus points though, right? If he doesn't have a good season, you'll get first draft pick again.
Well, that's handy.
So, you know. You never know, but I'm glad you've come on and basically said that Kraken sucks, because like me and Bears have tried to tell everybody we've got the real Kraken, and obviously the general manager of the Nightmares says he wants to see his own player die. So thanks for that, Tony. We like that. We like that.
I'm not saying he's not the real Kraken. I'm just saying that he sucks.
Oh well, okay, there you go.
He's not a good player.
He's not a good player. Not a good player.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Tell you what, give him Mighty Blow, suddenly he becomes good.
Isn't
He's
it?
not good now.
It's strange, isn't it? You're giving that one skill, and he's all of a sudden a really nice piece. So yeah, let's see who you've got.
He doesn't have Mighty Blow means that piling on and jump up.
I tell you what, next week's going to be glorious. We have the Nightmares who like to break stuff, stamp on stuff. They will go against the Badland Bears who also like to break and stamp stuff. The Roik versus Proudstar. That will be a beauty. The good news is though, that's probably going to be way past my bedtime. So we may not even have to drink for that one.
Why is that going to be so late?
Well, it'll probably be about 1 in the morning. Roik always plays very late usually these days. I don't know why. I think it's something to do with his whack. But that's who you've got. So you really need whoever is playing Badland Bears to give him a beating in week 2.
What are the Badland Bears like? Any good?
Decent. And they play against the glorious Mystic Falls Timberwolves this week. So if my Bearzo can give a few of them a good kicking, make them weaker for you, you might get yourself a big first win. So we'll do our best. Beers is saying these Kraken needs to fucking die. No, mine won't die because my coach knows how to look after my players. And 2, we have the real Kraken, and he's a big, massive green orc. This guy's just a bad vegan killer wannabe. That's what he is.
Vegan.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to say. But yeah, congratulations to the Renegades. Again, another impressive victory. I do believe that puts them top of the table when they confirm the game. I don't know why they're confirming the game. But, you know, it is what it is. And Beers, look at all this smack talk. Throwing up over the word Timber. He's certainly saying that now because he's in the world. You better make the playoffs, and I better make sure Bearzo makes the playoffs, and we'll meet you in the playoffs. And then if we get beat, we'll blame the dice, because that's what proper men do.
Yes.
Yeah, damn right.
I'm not blaming the dice on this defeat.
Are you not?
No, I know.
But at least you broke a player. I mean, you've got a reputation of breaking players and retiring players. That's a good thing to have in Blitz.
That's the key thing here. I mean, we don't really worry so much about the ball.
Yeah.
It's a new concept for me, but it's interesting. It's interesting. If we destroy every other team, then hang on a minute, everybody gets to buy new players next season, don't they?
They do, but it sort of like might derail the playoffs. I mean, Shaker Dog, I thought he was one of those teams what could win it, and Nightmares went, nah, he ain't winning it, Bernie. We're going to break his team and retire in week 1. So, you know, we know that one thing Proud's really good at is breaking teams. And
everybody in the playoffs could end up having a team of loners at this rate.
You know, if I could buy a T-shirt of any of these teams, I'd probably buy one with that Dauntless goblin on, stamping on someone's head, or Dauntless knocking down a tree or something. With you know, I think merchandise-wise, your team's probably well loved compared to the rest of us.
Well, that Dauntless goblin, I mean, he's pretty good.
He is. He's done all right.
He's not my favourite goblin. My favourite goblin is one that Darth Mike did. Do you know Darth Mike?
Darth Mike, yes, I do know Darth Mike, yes.
Yeah, he's got an underworld team with a goblin called Snippet, who's got
Snippet.
Dauntless, Claw, Mighty Blow. I think he's got Piling On as well. It's like this killer goblin. And Block, he's got Block. Dauntless, Block, Mighty Blow, Claw. Oh, he's evil. That is a proper killer goblin.
Yeah, that is a nasty one, isn't it?
I'd like to see him in Blitz.
Well, maybe have a word with Beers and we'll see what we can do. I quite like that name. You'll have to maybe message me the skills and I'll maybe put him on next season, because we always need a player like that. So yeah, I mean, obviously, I just had a look at the USR. So Bradley Rejects will play against the Grom Bell boys. They had a tough loss first week. They'll be wanting to get back on the winning. The winners only drew. They'll won their first win, and the Beasts got beat by the Warriors in week 1. The Warriors against the All Stars Nixid's team had a rough introduction to Blitz, so they'll be wanting to get back against the Warriors. And finally, the Paws, who broke Jest's team against the Gulf Coast Chaos. That'll be a good game as well. But that is us done. I'd love to say I could stream the 10 o'clock game, but I'll have to ask the missus, because I've done 2 games back to back. And she likes the Vampire Diaries. She loves the Vampire Diaries. I'll watch that with her. I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but it's basically Twilight on crack. That's basically what it is. But yeah, thanks for Tony again. You make it amazing, these. I'd love to get another GMs like Suicidal Thoughts and Drabs to drink like I do.
Well, I'll tell you what, I thought I'd had a reasonably good day today. I thought, you know what, I need to watch some Blood Bowl. That you know, that brings you right back to the melancholy, and drives. You know what, I'm going to sleep better now as well.
You will, won't you?
You know, I've had a couple of pints of a rather strong rum cocktail, which is quite nice.
Yeah, you see, this is it. This is what coaches do to the GMs. This is what you do to us.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Before bed now. Lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, if I can stream the 10 o'clock game, I will stream it, guys. But I am promising out. Thanks again, Tony. Much appreciated to have you on board.
Thanks for having me, Bernie.
Anytime, mate. It was a good laugh. Good luck, and thanks to Proud Star. You may have lost, mate, but I really love watching you play. You're a joy, and keep it coming, buddy. And obviously, well done to VPLB, who just keeps on winning. Take care, guys. See ya on the next show. Bye-bye.